what's good YouTube? It's Ronaldo here. So in today's video, right, I'm just gonna be showing you guys how to be smooth. So I've already done a video on it, but it wasn't as good as I could have, like, you know, explained it. So this is kind of like a V2 kind of thing. So basically what I use to be smooth is of course settings. You need to know when you're gonna play stuff, and if you're not ready for it, don't. Like, you need to learn how to do retakes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And know, like, piece control basically is one thing. So what I mean by piece control is when you have your edit out, or just build placement and edit placement. So what I mean by piece placement is these. So all of these squares is like your piece basically. So say when Razor, like, when he does this and he, like, it just does those edits and it looks smooth. So basically controlling what it looks like. So usually when people are building and all of that, their piece control would look like all sloppy and, you know what I mean, but Razor's just, you know what I mean, it's nice and smooth. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get better at that in this video, and I'm gonna explain some other tips. So if you edit, it's best if you start from bottom up. Don't go like this. I mean, it's cool and all, but like that you can just mess up. You'll go like, you'll miss this one and then do that, and then you just run into the wall. So it's more consistent. This way you rarely mess up. Like, even if you tunnel, like, rarely mess up. So that's what I mean by piece control, and I'll tell you guys, of course, how to do it, and I just did. So what else is there to mention? Another thing is settings, obviously. Hey look, this is my settings. I copy Razor's because I'm a wannabe, so here you go. These are my settings. I put my music on 6 for slimmer, by the way, so try that if you don't get slimmer. But another thing is your left stick movement. So what this could mean is this basically. So when you're moving left and right and stuff like that. So when you're, it'd be so good if I had a hand cam, but when you're doing all these builds, and say, you know, when you're doing this and the side jumps and all of that stuff, your left stick should always be like in a diagonal position. So of course when you're running up, but then when you do these things, push it so you're running up against here, and then by the time you do this, it will look really nice and smooth. And then you run up, and if I had a hand cam, man, what's the best I can explain it? Like, just keep it diagonal basically, and push straight when you're running and stuff, and then when you're here, keep it diagonal like that. So yeah, another thing is your jumping and your right stick at the same time. So usually say this thing here, when you're jumping and doing it, it looks way better in clips. So say I did this, let me do that again. Say I did this, see how nice I looked, but when you do it like this, I mean, it looks good at the same time, but, you know, in clips is what I'm talking about. But, you know, when you're smooth, it's basically just to make your game and feel more nice. But yeah, onto right stick movement. Okay, so for all the unique grinders that watch this, right, when I react to one of your videos, or when you send the link to me and I say work on right stick movement, what I mean is this. So, you know what, so it's basically like, it just looks sometimes like stiff and choppy. So the best way to work on it is keep doing this and over again. Man said the clip cut out, imagine. But I was saying, when you keep doing this, so over and over again, in about 5 minutes, trust me, your right stick movement will get better. And also, see the reticle, I think that's how you say it, on the screen in the middle. Use that as like your like a guide basically. So you see the reticle on my screen now. If you build and you keep everything in line, well, I messed it up, but you get what I mean. So I mean, I'll do it. So you keep everything in line. Trust me, it's not as easy as you guys think. You really don't need control feet. Like, look, I'll even take it off right now. This is my control feet right here. That's it right now. I only use one on the right stick. Of course, it's gonna look a bit different, but because I've never used the thing off. So as you can see, like when it comes to that, there's these parts like this, because of course I'm not used to it because I use my control freak, but that it's really easy, trust me. Like, you can get a control freak if you want, but hey, mine's lasted for like a year now, so I'm good. But yeah, that's basically it, honestly. You don't need Razor settings either. Like, I'm so honest, it's a good thing to start off with, but it is fast. So yeah, also another thing is try and be swift with it. So what I mean by swift is when you're doing these things, like oh my god, I just messed up the build with my right finger. When you do these things, you want to like move your right stick, so like that. So just it looks way better, like, trust me. It'll feel nice as well. So yeah, that's basically it, honestly. And just work on like edits like this. Like, I'll show you. So like, work on these edits, this type of thing, those ones, and of course these ones and stuff like that. But yeah, for sure, that's I'm so honest, that's literally it. That's all you need to know. And trust me, in about, give you like a week, you get down. It's really easy. Of course, I've been playing smooth for like ever since the game came out, so of course I'm kind of experienced. But like, yeah, that's actually basically it. So yeah, like, or I'm gonna quit YouTube. So yeah, peace.